Ever wondered what TV show you should be watching right now on Netflix during the COVID pandemic? Well, here are some choices that might intrigue you.
The Outer Banks. Paradise on Earth.
The Outer Banks is about a brave teenager named John B. and his crew. They are the working middle to low class who get into the world of trouble trying to find his missing father. The story about his father is that he went missing trying to find sunken treasure at sea. John B. does not believe this because he knows his father knows the sea more than anyone he has ever met. While on their journey to find John B.'s missing father, they encounter the world of problems and end up finding the sunken treasure his father was looking for. They then begin to realize they are surrounded by very dangerous people also trying to get their hands on the treasure. Getting chased left and right by people they thought they can trust, the world becomes hectic for John B. and his crew. You will be left on the edge of your seat the entire time watching this. If you haven't seen The Outer Banks already, make sure to add it to your watch list. You will not regret it. The Queen's Gambit is about a girl named Elizabeth Harmon, who was orphaned at the age of 9, due to her mother dying in a car crash. The janitor begins to teach her how to play chess, which was the only thing that entertained her. She was incredibly gifted at such a young age. Mr. Shayabel, the janitor, told everyone about her. That's when it all started. She was beating anyone that was put in her path, including ranked chess players around the state. Soon, she was recognized as a young chess prodigy, which was truly amazing for her age. She then got adopted by a family and resumed her career as a chess player. She goes through the world of obstacles during her journey, including pill addiction and anxiety going up against the best chess players worldwide. She gets support from everyone around her, and they aid her in whatever she is going through, knowing she will overcome it. This is truly an amazing show to watch and will make you grateful for what you currently have. So watch The Queen's Gambit on Netflix now.
We all got choice, life about choice. Nick gave you laundered drug money to start your company.
Your money turns into a digital currency, untaxed, unregulated, and untraceable.
The show Startup is about a girl named Isabel Morales. She has spent 7 years of her life developing the algorithm for her new currency called GenCoin. Her algorithm is the best anyone has seen and tops any current competitors in the field. Nick believes in her idea and decides to invest in her company with dirty drug money that wasn't his. Ronald Dacey, a Haitian thug, then goes to get his money back, which was the money Nick invested in Isabel with. Even he ends up seeing what an amazing idea Isabel has, and decides to invest in her company as well.
I believe in what y'all doing, and I want to be a part of it. Digital currency, all you need is this.
But the problem is, the FBI was already building up a case on the laundered drug money that Ronald and Nick was involved with. The three entrepreneurs then found themselves in heaps of trouble nearly impossible to get out of. This show is truly remarkable and you should definitely check it out.
I am known all over the world as America's biggest drug queenpin.
The Queen of the South is about a girl named Teresa Mendoza and her journey to running the world's biggest drug empire. Her boyfriend Guero suddenly disappears and she becomes hopeless. She then gets picked up and becomes a drug mule for the biggest female queen drug lord. The problem is, the drug lord's husband is also a drug lord, and they are at battle with each other. Teresa begins to find herself in a world of chaos. As time passes, she learns the ins and outs of the drug game, something she never thought she'd be doing. She gains trust from everyone around her. She ends up running things on her own and surprises a lot of people. Through all the conflict with the queen and her husband, Teresa begins to overthrow the queen little by little. Not too long after, she became the boss in charge of the biggest drug kingpin worldwide. Then the real problems began. She begins to learn that she cannot trust everyone, and the drug game is literally not a game. She comes in conflict with dangerous competitors and encounters some very close calls. This show will leave you on the edge of your seat the entire time. Almost every episode is a cliffhanger. Watch The Queen of the South now on Netflix.
It's plenty of time now that you're home.
The Punisher is based on a guy named Frank. His wife and kids were murdered and he knows exactly who ordered the hit on them. He's a lone wolf, so he doesn't know who he can trust. With his Marine scout and sniper skills, he is truly a one-man army. Along his road to avenge his family, he meets David, who needs his help, but can also help Frank get to who he wants. David being brilliant with computers, and Frank being basically a one-man army, they made a good team. They go through hell and back to get what they want and develop a good friendship in the process. One of Frank's really good friends, Billy Russo, ends up stabbing him in the back. 2. What were known as brothers, were now destroying the city trying to kill each other. This show is filled with non-stop action, suspense, and you will definitely not want to stop watching it. Watching this will also teach you a lot about life itself and knowing who to trust. I would honestly recommend watching The Punisher on Netflix as soon as possible.